Alright guys, welcome back, and as I said at the end of the last stream, we will be starting this with a new character. This character has in mind that they will be done on hard mode, and we will be shooting for a 100% game completion by the end of this playthrough. I have to get my little icon off. So we are pleased to inform you you've been accepted to Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a 5th-year student. Term begins on 1 September. Preliminary supplies have been collected for you and will accompany you on your journey to the castle. You may be aware, the decree for the reasonable restriction of underage sorcery prohibits the use of magic by those under the age of 17 outside of school. I am whistling like all hell tonight. Due to your unique circumstance, the Ministry has graciously allowed Professor Elazar Fig to help you hone your spellcasting before escorting you from London to the castle for the start of term feast and sorting ceremony. Same thing we got last time. Now, with this one, I am debating. I think I'm going to go through yeah, that works. Again, I'm not going to do a lot of customization. Let me go no glasses. Just a little bit of hair, basically hair and hair color. What was all the way at the end? Okay, yeah, that's the unnatural colors. About right. There's good. We're gonna leave off the scars. I will leave that though.
A few cobwebs and...
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. That was quite something. I am? It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Alright, and I did throw a random name generator earlier, so I already have a name in mind. And yeah, that'll do it. Let's get this thing started. We also are not using the quiz results from this. Everything is actually will be fully customized.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
I'm still going to let the cutscenes play throughout this one, even though we've already seen them, because it feels important to me.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatergoers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea.
We have to figure out where this character goes.
Here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
I always forget that what to me feels like it should be the front of those carriages is the back. There's that asshole again. I will be trying to keep a better eye out for little things that happen along the way this time around. Little tidbits, you know, like Brookwood appearing in the opening scene.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm
Yep.
starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Ouch.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's the glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
Nope, it's glowing all right.
Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We did.
Here we go. And this is the moment their entire life changed.
The key! Give me your hand!
I just realized he uses a spell to call it. Like, no wand, no incantation, or, well, no wand, just magic.
Are you alright?
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
We just smashed into the
Take
ground
this.
at high speed.
It's
So,
Wiccanworld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I always thought port keys seemed like very
I'm
odd.
feeling better, sir.
items.
If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why?
Yeah, no, port keys always seem very odd to me because there's no incantation, there's no security key on them. Like, it's just, you know, you touch this thing and you are here now.
How far did that portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled.
Yeah, no, we
Somewhere
moved
in
quite
the
a bit.
Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
portkey was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
Sure, we can do that.
Mind your step.
So I've seen
Where
other
do you
people talk
suppose
about
your
this, and
wife
something
got
that I
the portkey that brought us
do
here?
think it's
A
worth
good
mentioning.
question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of
In
a
this game,
long-forgotten
as you-
form of ancient magic.
Like, you spend a lot of time moving with other
Ancient magic.
people, like
Yes,
running around with
a
NPCs.
powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to
And
time.
there aren't a lot of games where you move around with an
Hogwarts Castle was
NPC
built by, and is
that
itself
they move
a
at the same speed you
stronghold
do.
of that ancient magic.
They're
I
always
don't
either a
know
little
where she
slower
came
or a
into
little
possession of
faster
the
for whatever
portkey.
reason.
But I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
Yeah. Like I said,
But, sir...
in a lot of
why
games
was
they're
your
either a
wife
little
searching
faster
for
or a little
evidence
slower
of
than you,
lost
and
magic?
it
Miriam
causes
wanted
a
to
lot of
understand
issues.
why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
There are a couple of things that are a little different, but I'll give them that.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that one work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
I don't wanna, but okay.
Excellent!
Alright. Yeah. No, I'm versed in combat of the game at this point.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your one work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
I can't just jump up there. For the shot.
Ah, up there.
So, can I... Yeah, no. This is an area it looks like you only get to see one time. I don't know, maybe you get to see more of it?
We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself. Reparo!
Alright. Come on, finish building the walkway. Oh, I don't have my warp roll yet. That's gonna take some getting used to. There's pottery around. It needs to be broken.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Okay.
Professor, this statue.
This may have been his home.
That would be Rackham. Is that right?
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Yeah, it's Rackham. We get to stumble along in darkness because I don't even know Revelio yet. And that's like 97% of the spells you cast in this game.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking?
Okay,
What's
that's
this?
not gonna work.
Professor Fig!
Hey, dude. Thank you for joining me.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room?
You...
I don't see anything.
Oh, yeah, he can't
There's that
see it.
glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Can I just, like, skip this part? No. Dang it. Hey, you. Nope.
Hello?
How nice of a job would this have been, though? No one ever comes through here. You're guarding a doorway that has not been used in... I don't know what. This 1890, they lived in about the 1500s. So you're guarding a doorway that hasn't been used in almost 400 years.
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh.
He literally gets to sit there with a book and sleep all day.
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
How...
Stay close.
Like, there's bits and pieces of
After
this
you.
scene that now, looking at it now, it's just, like... It's still hard to believe what the hell was going on at this point.
If you don't wish to lose them.
And if I feel like I would be okay with one less slam, I guess I can go ahead and stick that one outside.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service.
I mean, that makes sense. They would have been very, very wealthy.
A what? before washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settling
Yeah, about 400
with
years.
quite a distance to go.
Vault number?
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
He doesn't seem exactly happy to see me.
Professor, the armband the guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the porky container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
I would imagine. So Vault 12 is the one we go to. I would be interested to know what's in 1 through 11.
Here we are.
The only things that would be in older vaults than this.
When was
I
the
will
last
follow
time
Fig
this
in a
vault
moment.
was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
Well, that's reassuring. Ah.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
I hate this part. It makes me almost. It makes me
What
not.
do you suppose I
Almost
should be
not like the
looking
guy at the
for?
door.
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Best of luck.
And then you don't.
That was certainly unexpected.
You don't break out of a
Let me
Gringotts vault.
think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Oh yeah, I forgot I had to learn the spell. I used it so much in the first playthrough that it's just like, oh, hey.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
I keep having to cough tonight for some reason. I'm not really sure what's going on.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw in the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Alright, so now we get to walk around, and this is when we get our combat tutorial, actually.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
go.
What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait, when you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
There's a lot of reasons that I found Big a little annoying at the beginning.
Well done.
That
Now
in
the
hindsight, I
reflection
don't.
is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Oh, I have to stay in position while it stands up. And then calls its buddies to attack me.
Look out!
Potato.
Accio! Dissecto! Levioso! Deposo!
Yeah, I want to go back to using my combos like that, dude. Come on. I love the fact that they let him use just basically whatever. Oh.
Expulso! Confrindo! Deposo!
Come on, I need them to attack me. Okay, well, I need them to attack me when I'm paying attention now. Ah.
Stay close!
And now my teacher's gone.
Professor? Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go?
You just follow the
That's
swirling
where
magical light.
What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time.
Oh, wait. I got free stuff.
Lumos. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
I mean, yep, that's... Oh, yeah, that's, Alright. No, I've been doing that. Come on. Yep. Now move away from the wall. Come on. Oh, and we're back to here now. Okay. Oh, Mr. Pig. Don't forget to grab any treasure that's not nailed down. Because hey, shortly I'm gonna have to start paying for stuff, and every little bit of gold will help.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I
You
don't
wouldn't
know.
believe me if I told
But I
you.
found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
Might not be the best idea, but I mean, hey. Down for a ride. Yeah, he just creates these things out of the air.
All is in place. The portkey is well hidden, perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created may be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
You
We've
know,
done all that we can.
you can only hope.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
A star.
Magic.
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I
A little
was
bit.
beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't help.
I have no patience for traitors.
He wasn't really a traitor.
No.
He was following an order.
Where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Man, if only you had showed up a couple of minutes earlier. But I do believe it probably would not have been enough.
No way out.
And he's gonna make sure nothing can get that way again. Blow that thing away.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
God, I love this. And this is after having literally finished the game last night. Like, I love this so much. Why am I yawning? Come on, come along. Oh, wait, before I forget.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I
So,
need to study
after my
this
last
locket as soon
playthrough
as
of
I
this game,
can, but first I
my,
must
my
contact
wife
the ministry. They need
got
to
me
know what
something
happened to George
yesterday
and be warned of Ranrock.
that I figured would be fitting
For the
for
moment,
this episode
I
at
ask that
least,
you keep
and
all that's
possibly for the
happened
rest
this
of them.
evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you.
And I think I
Ready
can
for
get
the
it over
sorting
my
ceremony?
headphones. So there we go. That's a little off. That'll work right there. Or
Phineas, Nigellus,
like that.
Black.
Will work a little bit better.
Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were
Yeah, well, you'll make an exception this time.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left.
Come on. I gotta get my headphones to fit right.
If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
He's a bit of an asshole. But no, my wife went to the store yesterday, and as she was out, she ran into a replica sorting hat and grabbed it because she knows I've been on a Harry Potter kick and a
Professor
Wizarding World
Weasley,
quick and all that,
we've
kick and
one
all
more
that.
to
So
be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions.
yeah, well, everybody has those.
Certain expectations.
We're gonna
I'm
do
looking
this
forward
one.
to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well.
My headphones do not fit this hat
Oh,
at all.
but you're brave at heart, exceptionally daring, undaunted by the unknown, willing to forge ahead alone when you must. Perhaps you belong in Gryffindor.
Now, we are choosing a different one because I've already done Gryffindor.
And you've a ready mind, quick to learn.
We're going with Ravenclaw.
You belong in Ravenclaw!
We'll have a little bit of a different crowd this run.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me.
That would be a hard sell
You
in a
are
wizard
here
school,
to
I think.
focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Yeah, not really. I got nothing, dude.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir.
Let me see if I can get this to fit. I don't
As
think I can get
was
them to fit.
saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
And by the way, I'm starting school as a 5th year. Normally you're
It's
sorted
quite uncommon
in your
for a
first year.
student to
I'm
begin
4
as a
years late
fifth
anyway.
year.
What's
Might
30
be a bit of
minutes?
a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I am, Professor.
This is the entrance to the Ravenclaw common room. You must solve a riddle to enter. I won't be of much help, I'm afraid. This sort of thing has always confounded me.
Who lived longer? The ghost or the poltergeist?
A ghost or a poltergeist? A non-being can never have been.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Okay, grab that. So, there are a few things I have to test.
Oh, looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
So their dorms are flatly different than Gryffindor's. Gryffindor, you had the big 4-poster beds. Here you got bunks. That's different. Okay.
Revelio.
I don't remember ever even seeing the Gryffindor bathroom. I may have to go back on the other character just to see. Because maybe I just missed it. Like that is definitely a possibility. Anything in here? Yep, there's a chest. Oh, there's one of the number doors. So every year you come back, you move down a room, I guess.
That's just brilliant, Ami. For the right moment.
We will in a moment. A level 2 unlock, and 7th years don't have to share their rooms. Or don't have to share their bed. That's the upper floor of the tower, or of the... Okay. That's a level 1.
Just have to wait for the right moment.
Wait. What? So can you even...
Revelio.
Oh, no. That is... Oh, okay. No, that's because...
Deep breath.
Okay. So we'll introduce ourselves to everybody in just a few minutes. I'll be right back.
I'm not sure this is the right spot. That's not right either. That's not right either. That's not right either. That's not right either. I'm not sure this is the right spot.
sure this is the right spot. That's not right either. That's not right either. I'm not sure this is the right spot. I'm not sure this is the right spot. I'm not sure this is the right spot. That's not right either. I'm not sure this is the right spot. That's not right either. That's not right
All right,
either.
so just a heads up, I am going to refrain on the hat for the remainder of the night. I'll wear it again tomorrow to the stream, but I need to get it to fit the headphones, which means I've got to do some adjusting on my headphones.
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones.
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant.
Yeah, look, I just started the school. I have no
thing
idea.
for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, it seems to know a lot about practical magic.
He
Professor
knows
Fig
quite a
does
bit.
know a great deal about different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
Do most students
Is
grow their
it
own
common
ingredients?
practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlic, encourages it. And I don't think Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your ingredients as long as your brews are all perfect.
Yeah, he's a little on the picky side.
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
Your pun is bad and you should feel bad.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
Alright, so...
Revelio.
Just to see what we have around the room.
Alright.
Oh, Amit!
Deep breath. Why, hello. Would you like to take a look?
Sure.
Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit.
Yeah, word travels
I take it
fast.
you like astronomy.
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
Yeah, you know... Yeah, sure, we'll go with they're fascinating.
On my schedule. It sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all fifth years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you.
I mean, you are a little overly enthusiastic
Just have to
about...
wait for the right moment.
Oh god, what are you doing?
One moment. Watch this.
Ugh! What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb. Let's get out of here.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the
Yeah,
way.
I guess I could see that.
You seem downright calm next to some of these characters. And you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
I'm glad to be here, ready for classes to start.
Good. Glad to hear it. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair.
You said most.
Not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are firm but fair?
I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
Hey there, new Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You'd best not... Can't imagine starting a new school this late.
I want to see if I can go back now. Go downstairs. Yeah. See, now I can go down the stairs.
Revelio.
Nothing here. Nope. Oh, a locked chest on this side, a level 3. Bathrooms look about the same, to be honest. It's I don't know, I won't say hilarious. It's kind of messed up that, like, if you're playing... Okay, one more.
Good morning. I trust you're
What
ready
the
for your
hell?
first day at Hogwarts.
I've been dreaming of this day for a long
I
time.
glitched through the
Can't
wall.
believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind.
Yep, that is the,
Especially as you'll be expected to complete
that is the
your
goal.
OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
The only student in the school that has one of these. And now all of those pages are flying randomly.
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Will do.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
I still love the fact that I straight up glitched through the wall to get here.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Oh, fog.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
Well, why didn't you make one then?
Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust and see what details the field guide can provide?
The Ravenclaw bust, in honor of Ravenclaw House, resides in lofty Ravenclaw Tower. Okay. Field guide challenges, wizarding XP. Alright.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Well, thank you, Professor. I will keep that in mind. That is actually one of the things I want to do on this one, is all of the Revelio pages. Professor, I would really like to go deal with that door back there.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
I don't want to do that, though. Alright, cool. Oh, okay, yeah. Central Hall is one of the it's one of the actual targets, not an area.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Are you going to?
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Tell me a little bit more about Charms.
In Charms class.
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
That one seems incredibly pertinent for my character.
Focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only
So,
all-wizarding village
her
in
voice
Britain,
has a
and
bit
is
of a
home to
tinny
an
sound,
array
I've
of
noticed.
shops and
At least to
pubs.
me. I don't know if
You
it's
should
coming
be
through that
able to
way in the
find
record
all of
or in the
useful
stream or not.
supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class.
Yay,
You'll be up to speed in
extra
no time.
homework.
Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah,
That's not
I'm
all
afraid
you were
I can't take
discussing.
all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I
All
rely
right.
on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
I forgot how much
Good
they
luck
talk at the
today.
beginning of this.
And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Professor
It's
Fig!
good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I figured
I
you
did
might
my
have heard that.
best, But I'm fairly certain she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And
Speaking
she
of
may
flexibility
feel
with
obliged
time,
to
like
share
I have been
details with the
incredibly busy this week
headmaster
and I am getting
that
tired
would be
faster than
better
I've
left
expected this night.
between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained.
So teach me some
Happily,
powerful spells.
You have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Open the map. Yup. Mm-hmm.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
The entire fate of the wizarding world. Entirely on my shoulders. Oh, I can't do any. Like I forgot. I'm like actually locked in. Well, not 100%. All right, so that's 21 minus 11 is 10 minus. Who is 8? Yeah, 8. Okay, so that's 0, 2, 4, 6, 8.
Revelio.
17 minus 9 is 8. That's 8, 7, 6, 5, 8. Okay, so it's the second one. Yay. Crimson Motley Garb. What am I wearing right now? I have dark arts bugs, which look like what? See, I don't really like them. Wait, I did have one thing there though that should have. You know what? That'll work.
Revelio.
Alright. Grab the statues. Blue flame.
Something else too.
Yelpikin, I want to say is the name I see. How's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Just a quick, rundown. I am starting. I've already completed the game once. I'm starting a 100% playthrough on hard mode, just to see how that shakes out for me. I have no idea how it's gonna work out yet.
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it.
Nope.
You may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today, we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Okay. And we have our first actual usable spell.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Like each other. Oh.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time,
Yeah.
cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, good. Well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only
Fuck 'em up.
Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Easy.
You're good.
How perceptive. Thank you. Protego. Complicates things. Good form. This can't be your first.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Stupid.
Stupefy. Leviosa. I do.
Join my duel.
Stupefy. Leviosa.
All right, students and this adept.
You're rather good at this, aren't you?
I know.
Want your opponents assigned to attack or defend?
There you go. Went down that time.
Not bad for a beginner.
So they don't take
did
as
as good as
much
you get.
knockback? Or maybe he just doesn't take as much damage. I don't know. He did seem like he actually was more difficult that time than on
I put
easy,
you
or
on
than on
spot,
normal.
and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Yay, homework!
All right, that's enough spectacle.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert.
I've only
Sallow, by
fought
the
some
way,
golems
didn't
with
expect
giant
a
stone
new
swords.
student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough.
I like
You
this
won't be an
attitude a lot
honest
more.
duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Okay.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian.
Or to get
I'll
someone
keep
else
that
caught
in
when the time
mind.
comes.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Will do.
Till next time.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Rebellion. I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Yeah, and then you went and made it easy enough for everybody to do it. I know where this one is. It's down here.
Lumos.
Does it not show up yet? Or oh, wait, no, I have to hit the light once, don't I? Can I do this one now? Yeah. Come along. Up the stairs we go. Ah, there's a lot of stairs.
Ravenia.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want.
Goblins, werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
2.
The Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer.
11 minus 4 is 7.
Telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert
1,
Boot.
3,
It was
5,
Flat.
7.
Fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
Stinger dueling gloves.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us.
I'll take them.
Attention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boot and it wasn't Flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Peeves is an asshole sometimes. But, I mean, you know, it's kind of what he's supposed to be, I guess.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Nettie!
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student.
That
Have
would
you
be
met
me.
Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right? Now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now.
I don't have a book and just started.
Toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
One of the single most useful spells in the game.
Accio.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion
outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
I really like that guy. Like, he's awesome. His personality is just so big.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
I don't know, though. Well, I forgot he just, like, randomly built the board.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Okay. This was your idea, remember that.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres. Very good. Now, think excellent control there. Don't lose your composure. That's it.
Yeah, I did not well on that one.
Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Okay.
You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
I could try to play this where I knock hers out of the way. Oh, come on. I tried to knock hers out of the way and lost my own.
That is how it's done.
Splendid!
Watch this.
Got it.
Not making this easy for me, are you?
I mean, you know, it's not fair, but I won.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I don't think I'm gonna like your definition of interesting.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it.
This round settles it all.
Be sharp.
Yes!
All right, that one's good.
Very good.
Let us see this. That is how it's done. Quite impressive. Here we go.
I got it.
Perfect score. Remarkable.
There we go. I won.
good, both of you. Well done.
I mean, I feel like I did better than very good. I feel like,
Class is dismissed.
you know,
Gather
I
your
won
things
pretty
on the way
well
out.
there.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Oh, dang.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit,
It would be a
however,
very useful thing.
that I am growing
And I
quite
know
fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
How big is that school?
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
I guess that kind of makes sense.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
It's nice.
It would be an interesting one to see. Like, I would actually like to see it.
I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting.
He has a mildly perturbed look on his face, like he's got something to say, so probably.
A word, if you would.
On humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
That's an interesting little
After
tidbit.
my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Can I not use Levioso on your books? Nope. Fine, come here.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
As long as you give me a spell afterward, I'm down for it, dude.
Hello. How's your first day coming along?
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
No, it wasn't difficult.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
Ah, why am I yawning so much?
Revelio.
Oh, there's a thing. Ah, here it is. Too bad I can't get in here yet. Come on, come on, come on.
Revelio. Off on another adventure, are we?
Why does everything have to be locked?
Revelio. Lumos.
Thieves, calm down. I could have swore that was gonna be it. That time I heard it. Down these stairs, down these stairs. Alright. Get up. No, okay, so it's back the other way. Really, there's gonna be something here though, right? Alright, we'll flip around here. I mean, you're still down here. Once I get Incendio, you're mine. And I'll have forgotten about you by then. Okay. I guess I got it already. Maybe it was triggering the telescopes thing?
You beat Sebastian in a duel, didn't you? Brilliant.
He wasn't really that difficult.
Revelio.
Oh, something on the tail end of my reach. Okay, so that's to the charms classroom, and we don't have the lock or the key for that lock yet, so.
Revelio.
Revelio. What are you up to now?
None of your business. But if it makes you feel any better, I can promise nothing good.
Revelio.
Nothing much going on in here, so we're just gonna bypass that and head right on back. So we need to head over to Professor Weasley. We'll do crossed wands in a moment. Actually, do I need anything for crossed wands level 1?
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from a fight.
Alright then. So
Revelio.
that guy, I could see why people wouldn't like him as a character. He's a bit full of himself, which, I mean, in all honesty, makes sense given the family he's from.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Lumos.
We go up. I can't remember where it is. Ah, there you are. Okay. So you better not cheat me.
Revelio.
There you are.
Revelio. Revelio.
Alright, not there. Come on. Pop up. There you go. God, I forget. I honestly had forgotten how many Revelio pages are just running around the school. Like, that's literally the only thing you have to do to get them, is just keep running around the school.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are.
Yep, I'm here. You told me to stop by after class.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nope.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon
I will
what you've
continue to
learned.
lie to you
In that
every
regard,
time you bring
I've
it
asked
up.
your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
More work?
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time. You'd be astonished to know just how much you don't know. In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank
All
you,
right,
Professor.
sounds good.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand.
That's
You've
what he
managed
does.
your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon
Yeah.
Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
Glad to know.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall
Fair
explain
enough.
more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Hey, Professor, did you know that you can use people as spellcrafts for explosive barrels?
Can you tell me more about the potion shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
Then let's
I'm
get this
eager
rolling.
To get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Let's take
I'd like to
Sebastian
go
this
with
time.
Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your
Dislike
friend
both
will
of those
meet you at
gentlemen
the castle
immensely.
doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
The upside to starting this game again is I get to watch Rookwood melt a second time. Alright. Got it.
Revelio.
Can't get through her lock, through the lock on her door yet, so...
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Yeah, I know. I've heard you say it about 1.5 billion times. Hold on a second,
there you
Professor. There we go. Now I can talk to you.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that, the mending charm Reparo.
Can we
Fixes
work on
things
something
right
like
up, makes
Bombarda?
a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
What's the
Why
purpose of
must
the
I
task?
first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
So while I don't disagree with the idea, I disagree with the way that they execute it. Because...
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Got it.
Because the way they do it is they have me run around and complete these tasks, that are in no way associated with
Flying
the
page
spell
must
I'm going
be
to
around
learn.
here somewhere. Brilliant.
He's got me going around casting Accio
I trust the preliminary task.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
to learn Reparo.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember,
Your wand is a conduit of your magic.
You do know this is not my wand, right, dude? This is one that Fig just kind of had laying around in a chest somewhere. In all honesty, knowing Fig, it's probably pulled off of some poor poacher's corpse.
that's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water.
It allegedly symbolized heartbreak.
Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out. Nicely done.
There you
Works
go.
like a charm, doesn't it?
Revelio.
So, journal. Rewards are ancient magic and ancient magic pro, which I would like to get sooner rather than later, so here we go. Wait.
Revelio.
There it is.
Revelio.
I can't go in there. Okay, yeah, it's the wall. Alright, cool. First casting a Bombarda.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
What's up, Sebastian?
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavor to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
Let's go. Alright, so I'm trying to think how I want to set this up. And I have a few ideas. Holy Papa and Batman, the student population was not here when I walked outside.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
Revelio. As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
You know, there might be some truth to that. I am going to do some checking real quick, because I know I got some things. Nope. We'll take this. I think we're going to do it that way, though. With the hood up.
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything,
Revelio.
given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded.
Hang on.
Handy resource indeed.
I did not abandon Sebastian.
I'm most pleased.
Sebastian just needed to stop where he was. So, honestly, I would like to get to the map room and get talents unlocked. That's one of the things that
saved me from one.
I really would like to do. What did you do?
Madam Strickland, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Strickland that I had somewhere to be.
I can't bring the goat.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies.
Revelio.
Easy to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
We'll keep in mind and grab everyone that I see. Come on, dude. Let's go.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look.
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Poppy's in the woods again.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities.
I mean, I'm
You can
inclined to
see
agree with
Hogsmeade
Sebastian
just past
here.
those ruins up ahead.
Are you having trouble keeping up, Sebastian?
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the
Revelio.
surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh, any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day.
I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You seem so good at dueling.
Leviosa. Reparo.
There we go. Now I'm out.
Revelio.
Again, I did not abandon the little shit. He just didn't follow me like he was supposed to. He's the NPC in this situation. He has to follow me. Everybody knows the rules. So for the next little while, traits and things like that don't matter aside from just the raw stat of the item. And I've got to remember that. Doesn't matter if they're legendary or not, if they don't have the right stats.
Revelio.
Hogwarts has brought me and my siblings closer together.
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
You know, it's great to hope, but
Revelio.
it's gonna be.
Mr. Moon. He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear.
Wait, is this when
Hello,
the
Mr.
whole
Moon.
thing
You must
happened?
only fifth year.
Pleasure. You might
Oh,
want
no,
to
he's
turn
just
back,
drunk.
Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
Oh no, this is the this is right after he found the boggart.
Guys, ugly and airy and
Revelio.
terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi, guys. I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state.
Yeah, so he didn't see a
Mr.
demi,
Moon is
guys, but
quite
he's
the
seen a
character.
boggart.
My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather,
Revelio.
she's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back up.
There we go. Hogsmeade, the only all-wizarding village in Britain. Hogsmeade has been a favorite haunt of Hogwarts students' third years and up for centuries. I forgot about that little tidbit. You had to be a third year to get in, or to go to Hogsmeade. Have uncollected these. Legendary gloves, cape. Okay, so field guide pages, that was it. The spectacles, regalia, the gloves.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
Revelio.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes, dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember,
Sounds good, my
have
dude.
fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Alright, so first thing is going to be Ollivanders. But I want to see something real quick because... So, I might do it with a different hairstyle. But for now, I am going to go back to this. I like the idea of the hood for the what I have going for this character, but...
Blooming beard. Not again.
Revelio.
Ollivander's One Shop.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
By all means.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we?
Let's go.
No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Not that one.
Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring.
Maybe.
Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
All right, and now we get to customize our wand. Because
how intriguing.
so I get to, okay. Yeah, okay, so I get to choose the look here.
Curious indeed.
That I almost like for the simplicity,
How
but
intriguing.
crooked spiral.
Curious indeed.
This is the one I went with the last time.
How intriguing. Curious indeed.
I think we're gonna go with this.
How intriguing.
I just want to see what all kinds they have. Okay, so that was...
How intriguing. Curious indeed.
We're gonna go with that. And then... consistent, powerful.
A
We're gonna go with
dragon
the dragon
heartstring
heartstring.
wand is most powerful and learns quickly. What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future.
This thing should fling some
How did
power.
that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
We'll see you down the road. Okay. You have to go in the store here.
Inquiring mind.
Something like that, dude. I love that. That thing just pops out like that.
Revelio.
Alright, while we're at it, we're gonna now... Oh, I can just straight up ditch the robe. Didn't even think of that. So you show up with a prefect vest?
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look
We'll
forward
keep that
to
in
that
mind.
day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Take that, I'll take that.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
You can take all of this. I would like to get rid of my inventory. I don't need this yet. That'll be once I get the room. Ah, there's the potion stand. Potion
Welcome
store.
to J. Pippin's Potions.
Glad to meet you, J. Pippin.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about.
Probably.
I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
I
Potions really that
wouldn't go
versatile?
that
They
far.
may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses. And I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those
interestingly enough,
recipes, shall we?
when I first started this game in my first playthrough, I didn't
What can
really
I
see
do for
much
you today?
in potions. Like, they weren't something that was like big on my mind.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
I will go ahead and get the Maximus potion recipe. So I didn't think that potions would be as big as they are, or that I would like them as much as I do. But no, after my first playthrough, I gotta say, I am very much I will take all of the potions. Given half a chance, I will take all of the potions at once.
Well, hello there.
What's up, my dude?
I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then?
Yep.
Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo.
Hoping that pans
Not
out for
everyone
me.
has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Sounds good, my dude.
Let me guess. You're after something fresh. Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
I don't need the other seeds yet. I will. Their time is coming, but it is not here yet.
Rebellion.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Revelio.
Revelio.
Alright, where are you?
Revelio.
Hey there, demiguys. Too bad I can't pick up the demiguise stuff now. Alright, but with that, we will talk to Sebastian in just a moment. At the moment, I will be right back. Ooh, wait a second. I'm gonna go ahead and... Oh shit, I sold my cloak. Guess we'll figure out what we're gonna do without it in a second. All right. Back into it. We're gonna go talk to Sebastian. Kick this quest on down the road a little bit.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
I don't exactly feel like seafood at the moment, though. And hey, look, again, it's our first experience with an old high. I want that, though.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Well, hello there. Will you just let me... Okay, fine. I don't have the patience for that, so... Shit, you hit hard.
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it. We'll wear him down eventually.
Shit. Drink the potion. That's this force throw. Oh shit. Stand up. Throw things at the thing. Stop getting hit in the face, please. Oh shit. Hit in the chin again. I need more things to throw. Oh, god dang it. I need more to throw.
That's right, lovely. He's faltering. A few more hits should do the job.
Oh shit. Jesus Christ.
Goodness, a second troll.
Yep.
Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard.
Turned him into
All
confetti,
right.
too.
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
My bad. I didn't realize my volume was playing in the background that whole time.
Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
My thing I've got to monitor my chat will play my audio if I let it.
I'll go and see what he wants.
Reparo. Ah, good as new. Levioso. Reparo.
Do I just have to be closer? Is that it?
They didn't do very much. One last thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
What all am I repairing here?
Reparo. Revelio.
There you are.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented Revelio.
All right then. Into the clothing
Mr. Hill
store.
was just singing your praises.
Glad to
Hello,
know
sir.
somebody
I
appreciates
don't
me.
believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
And where were you during that time?
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank
Okay.
you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Sure, it's... I'm not... I wasn't done yet, but okay. This is just regular school robes. I want something... Decorative robe. You don't have much in the way of the regular school robe, so I'll take this one. Alright, and then...
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree
You got
with
flung a couple of times
Perfect.
there, I'll give you that.
3 broomsticks is just this way.
First, I've got some things I need to do, dude. We're gonna go to this one. Honestly, I like the
sell
more...
even more battle-worthy items.
Yeah, I know you do.
Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
I don't think I can afford anything else you sell, though. So, we'll have to wait. But hey, I now have some robes that are at least a little decorative.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Serona.
Revelio.
She's a good one to know.
I'll keep that in mind. Oh, it's you
said
again.
You could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who is this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
I do not like those two.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
Run! Run away now!
It's a treat to see you, Lord Gok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Serona.
You be well.
Odd Doc? You don't remember me, I'm sure.
Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thank you for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are...
Right there.
How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day.
Hey, you wouldn't really count as bloodshed.
The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Yeah.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything. But it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
I think you're probably right. But I've been noticing some issues with that. I want to check my settings real quick just to make sure. Because I'm only running everything on medium. It shouldn't be causing issues. Yeah, dude, we're gonna have to have a chat.
I'm certainly glad Serona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's
Probably for the
certain
best.
to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
Alright. Must return to the common room. We can do that. And boom. So, I don't know. I get the weird feeling that we would probably get at least a little bit of a buy for staying out celebrating after taking down a troll in the middle of town. But what do I know? There's something out there. Is it this way? Nope, it's this way. Ooh. We have mail. See me? I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts. Okay.
What are you up to now?
You really probably don't want to know. Okay, where is this field guide page? Oh, it's outside the door. Makes sense. Ravenclaw door knocker. And hey, when you look at that, we're up to level 28. Or not 28, we're up to level 8. That's a big difference in those two numbers. Here?
Revelio.
One there, okay. So 12 minus 8 is 4. 0, 2, 4. And then 21 minus 13 is 11 minus 3 is 8 minus the 1, 2, 8 minus 4. That's wrong. 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 3, 5. My math was right. My decoding was wrong.
Revelio.
Darling Aunt Philomena has come all the way from Guernsey! Well, the joke is on you, because now you won't be getting any of her goose and gooseberry pie! Ha!
Well, that seemed angry. Wait, talk to Fig. Where? How am I supposed to get to Fig from here? Oh, keep following the staircase down. That makes sense.
Revelio. Lumos.
I feel like that's over here, isn't it? Maybe not. Yeah, gonna go with not.
Revelio.
Got that one. Got that one.
Don't get me started. Ugh. What am I missing? Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment.
Just a
Everyone
touch.
thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
You're probably right. We've learned about
Have
it.
you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
I'll
If
give
I
it a
have
go.
the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Lumos.
Do come and find me if you stumble on
That spot must be a clue.
Oh, yeah,
I
it's
should look
over
around
here.
in case it's nearby. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. The moth stopped. Perhaps I need to keep casting Lumos on it.
I didn't even realize I actually triggered it. I thought it would have been... I thought I had to get closer.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I
This
solved the
is
puzzle
like
of
the
that empty
fourth
frame.
one I've done.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
Took me like 30 seconds.
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Hmm? Oh, it's the statue downstairs.
Personally, I think.
Alright. I can't get through there yet. Come on, open up.
Revelio.
What made a ting?
At the beginning.
There you are. Alright, Central Hall Fountain.
Oh dear.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
Well,
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't
I mean,
think
being
the
able to turn
librarian
things
will
into
see
a
it that
bird
way.
just like
I
that
collect the books and remove the charm
might
myself.
actually be fun.
Except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did he tell on you?
Why did our meet tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
That actually does kind of sound like something I need
suppose
to
I can
do.
help if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Heard. Open the door.
You're going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Got it. Only
It's a
4
good day
more
that
to
is
go.
still Garrus Flash, whatever
This must be
ridiculous
Cressida's
concoction. Oh yeah,
diary.
I
I'd
read
want
these
this
last
back
time.
too, if I were.
All right.
Revelio.
That's upstairs. That's... I think I know how to actually get through that now. But it's going to take me a minute to actually be able to do it.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Oh, there's something over this way that I want to see what it is. Oh, it's a lot. Okay. Well, not much I can do with that.
Revelio.
It will be a little bit, at least, before I get a Lohomora again. Alright, and... that's not all of her books. Okay. Got it.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida. Lumos.
In a moment. I couldn't remember if the lectern was on this end or the other end of the library. Level 9. We're honestly scooting through levels pretty quickly this time around. And I am trying to be decently thorough as we're moving. Up the stairs. And back to you. My whole idea is, I feel like if I'm going to be trying to 100% this, it's going to be a lot better to do it
Thank you.
sweepingly
take
as
the
we
heavy
move
lot
across
off
the
your
world
hands now.
instead of... yeah, there you go.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly
Oh, no,
won't
that
be
was the other one.
practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon.
But I feel like it'd be
Now,
easier to
work
sweep
out
across the
where I
world
went
and do
wrong,
things as
perhaps I
I
should
move,
start
as
brushing up
opposed
on my
to
Latin.
burn through this part of the story and then go back
Thank
and
goodness
backtrack
some
across and
people are
pick stuff up.
trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me.
I kind of like that, actually. But I don't like that. I kind of like the dark art scarf with this one. Yeah.
Revelio.
That door's already opened.
Sometimes I wish someone would.
I don't know why the pop end seems so bad tonight.
A 142 staircases, and this is where they put me.
Revelio.
Special knack. It's tormenting Professor Black.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
Yeah, well, at least I'm trying, dude.
If you put a foot wrong, it's just, well, there's a foul odor.
Yeah, this place, I get it. It smells. I do understand.
Revelio.
Okay. No.
Revelio. Handy resource indeed. Your field.
Okay, yeah, I know.
Kind soul, help me.
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am?
Nope.
Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry to hear that.
Students weren't more friendly.
That's kind of you.
I do kind of feel like I should know her a little better,
souls here.
given that
I
we're
wanted to make
both
some new
Ravenclaw this
friends,
time.
And so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar
Did they?
with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Yeah, grand.
Gobstones. Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing.
Kind of an asshole way to say it.
Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Yeah, no, that's an overreaction
on their part.
I'll say.
in a bit, anyway.
I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
Yeah, we'll do it.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
So this is honestly a pretty basic, fairly quick collection quest. I remember from... So the first time I did this quest, I actually did it thinking it was part
Keep
of...
an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
So yeah, the first time I did this, I thought it was part of the Reparo quest. Like, I thought he gave 3 or 4 students different tasks that you had to complete. Come to find out, no, I was just doing side quests because I didn't know any better. Because I wasn't actually paying attention to the instructions for the quest. So yeah. I've already picked over this place a good bit.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind. Here. Revelio.
Yeah, we'll get that one later. Is there anything floating? Yep, there's one here. Okay, I know there's something not too far from here. Alright, 9 minus 2 is 7 minus... That's 3. 7 minus 3 is 4. 0, 2, 4. Yep, okay. 4 minus 1. Yeah, we made it.
Revelio.
Oh, I remember this one. Arithmenumerology. That's 11 minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 11 minus 5 is 6. 0, 2, 4, 6. 8 minus 7. Contemporary school clothes. So what does this one look like? You know, I don't hate it. I really don't hate it. I kind of like the... Yeah, I think we're gonna rock with this one. How does... No, still not with the hood. Alright, 18 minus 13 is 5 minus 0, 1, 3, 5. 15 minus... That's 10, 4, 0, 0, 2, 4. Alright, so... oh, wait. Okay, arithmetic
I'd
study
better keep
page.
an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Yeah. I know.
Revelio. What are you up to now?
Don't you worry about it. One of those, the less you know, the less you have to lie about things. Over here?
Revelio.
It's not over here. Okay. That means it's got to be up, right? Got it. And that was it. That's the one that's been dinging for me for so... Oh, wait. No, I'm supposed to go this way, I guess.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Oh, yeah, we're back at this one. Got it. I don't know where this one actually is. Found it anyway. I think I did the same thing last time. I just started running around this tower with Lumos and waited for them off. Fine, just collect the page then. You look like you might be having some issues, dude. It's a lot of books to be carrying around.
Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Leviosa.
Make with the paper.
Revelio.
There are 2 more left. Okay. That's the lower one. So 23 minus 15 is going to be 8 minus 2. $19 minus 9 is 10 minus 1, 2, 3. It'll be 1, 3, 5, 7. So we go up here now. Okay. How high up here did they put this stuff?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio.
Yeah, there's a few things in here we can find, actually. Goblet of Fire's casket. Hogwarts Herbology Award.
Revelio.
Alright. Centaur armor. I think that's all the little pieces here. It was actually a lot. And gobstone is
Revelio.
See, I remember having this exact same... There it is. I was gonna say, I remember having this exact same problem last time, and I don't remember what I did with it.
Off on another adventure, are we? Revelio.
Oh, it's right there. Fuck.
That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones.
I thought it
I
was
should
telling
go
me
and
that it
see
was
her.
like, I needed to go through the blue flames to get it. I'm like, I don't want to do that. I'm trying not to fast travel right now because it's so much... Like, there's so much that you don't see. That. I need Confringo. Down the stairs.
Revelio.
Where? It's got to be like directly below me, right?
Revelio.
Yeah, there it is. Moving staircases. Alrighty.
Revelio.
It's a flying page, isn't it? There's a flying page somewhere in this tower. There you are.
Revelio.
Alright, we'll head back to Zenobia. Open the door. So there are a few spells that I'm more interested in, like trying to rush, I guess, than others. Like the first two that come to mind are Glacius and Confringo. You do that every time I cast Revelio, and it should not shock me at this point, but it still does every time. Okay, Glacius and Confringo, there's a lot of things with those two that I can explore and we can do.
Ravelia.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gob.
Hello, Zenobia. I've found all of your gobstones.
Really?
Yep.
I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Yeah, you can have them.
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
You didn't learn a damn
I'm
thing.
sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together, laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include me. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
Why do I almost feel like she has a charmed set of gobstones that she can't lose? I may be wrong, just, you know, one of those things that I feel like she probably does. We've got a few more challenges complete. We're actually kicking along pretty good, at least for the beginning stage. Oh, wait, there was one of that. Oh, I just needed to look at what the next things were. Quest, what do we have available right now? I can do cross ones. Let's do that. We'll do cross ones. Give us a little more exploring time as well. Oh, that's a door. God, I love this bridge. Don't get me wrong, it's rickety as shit, but I love this bridge.
Ravelia.
You're on the other side of this. There you go. Haunted toilets and in dire straits. It's probably best to avoid this particular toilet. Allegedly one of Peeve's favorite pranking spots.
Whee! Oh, not again. Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as 'twere only one time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the meek. Please, Peeves, you'll make me late. He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, not with him, that if I behaved, I'd have one weekly swim! Whee! I'll get you for this.
Something wrong with that poltergeist.
Revelio.
Which, you know, now that I think about it, is a phrase I never thought I would say. Alright, map of Argyllshire, a region of Scotland which contains the Hebrides, native home of the Hebridean Black Dragon.
Ravelia.
Ah, you're here. I don't know where it is. But I know where this is.
Revelio.
Alright, well, anyway, I didn't come here to do full exploration of this wing. I came here actually to take this doorway to go to Cross Wands.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Good to know. I'll get to him in a minute.
Revelio.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I guess you can, dude.
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
Maybe a little. I did take him down a peg.
Knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does crossed wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
You had me at prize.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Let's go.
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin! We'll make you regret signing up.
If you say so. That might be a little excessive.
I could never duel like that.
Yeah, not a lot of people can, I guess.
Nice work.
We are all
Sebastian wasn't
students,
wrong
though,
about
so I
you.
guess there's that.
There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first crossed ones victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Revelio.
Thank you, thank you. So I don't really have anything to do other than go talk to Fig.
I feel sorry for your next opponent. Just wait till I've grown a bit, then we'll see how well you do.
By the time you've grown a bit, I'll have grown a lot.
Revelio.
Level 1. Okay.
Revelio.
I see one.
Leviosa. Accio. Revelio.
Anything over here worth taking? No. Kind of surprised, but that did finish off another challenge for us. Level 1 unlocked. Of course it is. Hall of Heradonia. Ooh, there is another quest. What is this one?
Oi!
Oh, it's you.
Hello. Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Sure.
Following a Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Any idea where to start?
Where do you suggest I search first?
Based on a cursory review of your map, I'd suggest somewhere near Hecat's classroom.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Will do, will do, will do. Accio the door. Okay. Come along. There's the first one.
A rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
And then we got... Open the door. There's the dragon statue.
There's the fountain. I'm getting closer.
Back up.
This stairwell looks promising.
Oh, it's up. Okay. For some reason, I was thinking it was lower.
This looks like the portrait from the map. Now, where's the treasure? Aha! There was a doorway hidden within the portrait. I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
Authentic historian robes. So, in my first character, I used that quite a bit, actually. I think I've gone too far. At least for that Sphinx. Right? Yeah, I've gone too far. Shit. Okay. So I've got a couple things I can trade out for now. No scarf with this one. But I did actually like the look of the other ones more. There we go. She'll keep the same look, but... You know what? Not gonna do it right now. No, 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 no. I could get very, very distracted very, very easily.
Revelio.
Nope, 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 nope. Don't get too distracted now.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Oh, this quest.
Is everything all right?
So I can't
Yes,
finish this until I
I'm
get a
sorry.
little more
I'm
level
just-
1.
I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumour is that a former headmistress, Professor Moll, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Yeah, why would she do that?
Why would Professor Moll conjure flying keys?
What I heard is that it had something to do with keeping Peeves out of things. But that may or may not be true. He's a poltergeist. I thought they could go almost anywhere.
Okay, why don't you follow
Surely
him?
you'll be trying to complete the challenge as well.
I've tried, and I can't even get past the first cabinets. Perhaps you'll have better luck. I'd love to know what's in the cabinets.
Perhaps
I'll look
give
into
a
it,
go.
which I
hope
will.
You do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them. I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open...
Alright, so dude that gave me this quest is gonna be up here. Up one more. No. Alright, come on. Up, 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 up.
What's this one about?
I've been to this tower so many times at this point. Yeah. Give me the key.
A Daedalian key. Wonder where it might lead me.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there?
Shit, missed it.
Excellent.
There he goes. Why is there no sound on that one?
An old coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means.
I got my house coin. Or my first one. There will be many. I think it's 16 of them, if I'm not mistaken. And you get to a certain point where you would rather pull your hair out.
There's only one.
Alright, so out this door, wrap around.
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Yep, found one, and I got this
I
big old
managed to
chunk
get
of
the
brass.
Daedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant! What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like some sort of house token. I bet it unlocks house chests. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in Gryffindor and heard they're also in the other common rooms as well. Keep an eye out. I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize must...
Alright, for this one I am gonna fast travel. Because that's a hard ask, honestly. Like, bouncing back and forth all over. Especially when I'm not really leaving the castle at the time right now.
Seems I'll need to find... I should see this through and find the Ravenclaw house chest.
I used to write to my parents every week.
Okay, so we won't be doing that right now. Because that's the thing, that house chest is... It is a process and a half. Alright. Oh, you're over here now. Good.
What have you learned?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me. Well,
You
on
found
to
a
the
couple of
next
coins.
Hogwarts history.
I found a piece of history.
Quick rummage around Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
Almost to level 12. But guys, I think, honestly, that's going to do it for me tonight. For anybody that knows, I am in Central Time. I stream generally 1 a.m. to 4:30 a.m. And I'm a little over. Not a big deal, but I think that's going to do it for me tonight. I hope you're enjoying Hogwarts Legacy. This is going to be a bit slower paced playthrough than what I did last time because, again, one, it's on hard mode, and two, we are trying to 100% this game. So we are going to be progressing the story to gain spells and things of that nature, but after that, there will be a lot of slowdown as we get into the just really pulling apart the game. Trying to finish every quest, collect every page, all of that good stuff. Finish all the challenges, do a little achievement hunting, you name it. So I hope you'll join me for it. On that note, I look forward to seeing everybody next time. Until then, as always, have a wonderful night.